If you're going to travel with me to Los Angeles, I got to give you a couple guidelines. Number one, don't ask me a single question.
What's your favorite color? What age did you lose your virginity? Do you like hot dogs? I once ate a foot-long corn dog on a nude beach. I'll never do that again.
Due Date is about, you know, Robert Downey plays Peter Hyman, who can't get back to LA from Atlanta, and his wife is giving birth, and he's been put on a no-fly list, and he kind of hitches a ride with Zach Galifianakis, so to speak. They both end up in a car together.
My father always had a saying, when a day starts like this, it's all uphill from here.
Uphill? No, it's all downhill from here.
But everybody wants to be up, nobody wants to be down, so it's all uphill from here.
But it's easier as you go downhill. So your dad didn't know what he was talking about.
Ethan is very emotional, and he kind of is sensitive, and he is eager to not be lonely. Like I'm traveling with a child!
Did you use the restroom?
Good point, I need to take a pee-pee.
Yeah, I've had machete in mind since Desperado. I came up with this idea of a Mexican superhero, sort of an uncorruptible federale agent who gets left for dead in Mexico for going up against the cartels. Lives in the U.S. as a day laborer and then gets picked up by some corrupt people as to do a fake hit.
Well, this is a dream come true. Robert and I talked about it 14 years ago when we were doing Desperado, and he just said, you know what, you're perfect for this character. Here's the script, Bob, here's the storyline, and I thought, wow, man, that's a dream movie.
I think there's no mistake that Rango is a character who is trying to figure out what he's supposed to be, very much like, you know, most of us in life. And the fact that he's a lizard, attempting to adapt to his surroundings, assume these characters to be accepted is it's very, very fitting.
You're funny looking.
Oh yeah? You're funny looking too.
That's a funny looking shirt.
It's a funny looking dress.
You got funny looking eyes.
You got a funny looking face.
You're a stranger. Strangers don't last long here.
Instead of motion capture, it's kind of emotion capture. It's basically using the actors as a reference for the emotion of the characters, for the emotion of the animated character. I think it just gives a bunch of grown-ups an opportunity to be silly and get paid for it. Essentially, that's my, yeah, that's my excuse.